Arizona has a history of headline-grabbing lawmen. In 2 short years, Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb has gained fame for his roles on national TV shows. CBS 5's Jared Dillingham went to Florence to catch up with him.
We're responding to a call of a guy that's incoherent and unresponsive.
Pinal County Sheriff Mark Lamb spent a year patrolling.
I got a Narcan.
With cameras from the A&E show Live PD following along.
This is what heroin does. This is what it's doing to the American public.
This year, Sheriff Lamb moved into the Live PD studio.
Sheriff, it's so good to have you back here.
It's good to be here.
So good.
They reached out to me, and I'm one of those guys that opportunities come across your path. And I don't turn down too many opportunities.
So you've seized on this one. So what is your role? You're a host on this show, right? It's popular and you seem to be a fan favorite.
So I'm a co-host to provide some law enforcement expertise or law enforcement experience to what the viewers seeing every week.
The TV gig has him flying across the country weekly.
Usually the red-eye flight on Wednesday.
After work here?
After work here, I fly out. I'm there on Thursday, and I'm back here Friday morning by 9 o'clock in the morning.
Kind of a whirlwind trip every week
to
New York.
It is.
Are you getting paid personally from this, or is there any kind of financial benefit from Live PD for Pinal County?
You know, when we did Live PD initially, there was zero benefit as far as financial benefit.
Cops used to pay these agencies. They're not paying you guys?
That's a big misconception. We didn't make any money. As a co-host, there is some small compensation, of which a lot of it is designed to go towards my charity.
The show highlights officers on patrol around the country and also unsolved crimes.
Do you have people saying, you know, you're the elected sheriff of Pinal County, wouldn't your time be better spent here dealing with our local crime rather than hosting a national TV show?
Yeah, you know, you'll have people that don't like it. You'll have people that will say that I should be here. But I'm telling you right now, I'm here a lot of time. I usually almost always put in 50 to 60 hours a week minimum.
So are your local constituents here getting 100% of what they're due from their elected sheriff?
I would say they get much more than 100%.
Live PD is one of 2 shows to feature the Pinal County Sheriff. The docu-series 60 Days In follows people sent into the county jail undercover as prisoners. The concept was a tough sell to county officials.
Because I could see their concerns over safety,
for
one thing. I mean, this could have gone haywire.
We were very concerned. Now, you know, we spent probably 6 to 8 months just looking at the liability piece of it to make sure that we had reduced the liability to basically nothing.
He sent undercover moles into the jail to learn about drugs, gangs, and jail operations.
And this was an opportunity to get an inside look at our jail at zero cost to the taxpayer.
So what did you find at the end of it?
The feedback we got was that they would continually search the same cells. And so the inmates knew this, so they would just hide whatever contraband they had in one of the other cells that they knew the guards weren't going to search.
The sheriff made a number of changes to the jail based on what he learned from the show, for which he says Pinal County made no money.
And you know who likes people who are naturally good on television is the president. What's your relationship like with him?
I've been very, very supportive. I have zero desires to do anything but the sheriff. I love this job.
He's got openings, Homeland Security, Border Patrol. Would you consider something like that, or has the White House reached out?
My wife might kill me for that.
Now, as he prepares to run for re-election, he's not ruling anything out in the future, in government, on TV, or whatever new opportunity presents itself. In Florence, Jared Dillingham for Arizona's Family.